Okay, we're going to begin. Everybody stand up, please. And we're going to warm up our bodies. So shake everything out. Loosen everything up. Shake out like you're shaking water off. Move your hips from side to side. And let's start with some breathing first. Always a good idea. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take some deep cleansing breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and slowly lower down. Always check the posture. Up again, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower again. Keep the feet flat on the floor this time. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch from side to side at your own pace. And I'll go ahead and let them in. You keep stretching. There we go. Mary, go ahead and mute when you get on. Mary, go ahead and mute. I'll mute you.
Hey, Lori, glad you're having it.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead and mute. We're recording. It's okay. Everybody, welcome, welcome. And we're stretching from side to side at your own pace, reaching and breathing. And now check the posture, nice and tall again, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Shake out again, pushing your hips out from side to side. Shake out your feet. We're going to go from the bottom to the top and warming up today. So shake each foot out like you're shaking water off of it. And now we're going to start with some simple stretches for our legs. Feet out about twice the width of the shoulders. Hands on the waist or the hips. Keep the abs in nice and tight. Make sure they're engaged. And push the hips forward. Roll to the left, bending that left knee. Roll to the back. Roll to the right, bending the right knee. And roll forward, straightening those legs. And then go in the opposite direction. Right, back, left, and forward. Back to the center. Toes pointed outward. So when you bend each knee one at a time, you go over the foot directly. Your hands can remain on the waist or the hips or out in the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch to the right. Up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch to the left. Up, inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may hold it here or reach toward the floor. Keep those abs in nice and tight. Up, inhaling. Exhale, left. Whatever you did on the other side, try to do on this side as well. Up, inhaling. Exhale, right. Reach again if you can. If not, don't worry. Just repeat what you did. Up, inhaling. Exhale, other side, the same that you did on the right. Keep those abs in and breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, right again, crossing over, opening to the back, or just repeat what you did in one of the earlier sides. Up, inhaling. Exhale, left side. Do whatever you did on the right side of your body. I really feel a stretch at my inner right leg when I come down. I hope you do. Up, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower the arms again to the T position, palms down. I'm going to bring my feet in just a little bit, but toes still pointed out. So when I bend both knees and lower the hips, my knees are directly over my feet, abs in tight, torso tall. Palms up and slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake out. And I want you to just bring your right knee up, focus on a spot in front of you. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bring the left knee up. Focus on that spot. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, right knee up again in the front. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, left knee up in the front. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, arms out to the side. Palms up and slowly come up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now, I want you to put the hands on the waist and I want you to roll the hips while your legs are pretty much together. Just roll round and round. Just a couple times in each direction and then change direction. And then come back to the center. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stay in the same plane as you stretch to the side. Weight on both feet, abs are in tight. Bring the right arm back as you reach up, look up. Align the left shoulder and feel the stretch up the right side of your body. Breathe in. Up, inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stay in the same plane again on this side now. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the left shoulder back as you reach up, look up. Align the right shoulder and feel the stretch of the left side of your body. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and bend the knees. Knees directly over the feet. You can have like your feet together, but if you have your feet together, at least have the heels out a bit. It helps bring the knees closer together. And then, because you don't want your knees way out. And come down and try to really lower those hips as best you can. I'll turn to the side here. Really try to lower the hips, knees over the feet. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, just reach upward or arch back, reaching back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Don't forget to breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms just to the T position, palms down. Keeping the legs and hips stationary. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the right. front, inhaling. Exhale, both arms in the parallel position, reaching forward, arms parallel to the floor and to each other. Reach, pulling the shoulder blades apart, but keep those abs in tight. Breathing. Then release and bring the arms back behind. Clasp the fingers together, straightening the arms, squeezing the shoulder blades together as best you can. And you may stay standing upright or bend those knees again directly over the feet, lowering the hips. Abs are in tight. Push out through the glutes when you're bent at the hips. Head and neck are an extension of the spine. Arms can be lower by the body, or you can bring them up. It's a different stretch for those shoulders. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, either stay upright, breathing, or again, arch back. Jaw closed for a better stretch in the neck. Breathe. And then release, come up, keeping the shoulders back. Bring those shoulders up by the ears. Relax the arms, no neck. Breathing. And then release. Long arms, long neck. Keep the shoulders back, but try to reach toward the floor and try to touch the ceiling with the top of your head. And then release and roll the shoulders back, bending the elbows. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. And then straighten the arms for full range of motion. Breathing. And then shake out, pushing your hips out to the side. Shaking those arms. Shake the feet out one at a time again. Very good. Now, let's take another deep cleansing breath. Sorry, my mat keeps bunching up. Apologize for that. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. We're going to do our head and neck now. So nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Lower the chin to the chest, pressing the chin into the chest. Don't forget to breathe. Release. Bring the head up to the center front, inhaling. Exhale. If you have neck issues, repeat that. If not, jaw closed, go all the way back. Breathe. Release, center front, inhaling. Exhale, again, press the chin into the chest. Release, heavy head roll to the left shoulder. Keep the shoulders back and down. Left ear over the left shoulder. Always feel the stretch up the opposite side of the neck. If you have any kind of neck issues, only roll in the front. If not, jaw closed, roll heavy head to the center back. Heavy head, right shoulder. Keep the shoulders back and down. Always check that posture. Heavy head, center front. Press the chin into the chest. Release. Go in the opposite direction now. Right shoulder, check that posture. If you can, center back, listen to your body. Left, heavy head. Engage those muscles. Heavy head, center front. Press the chin into the chest. Release, center front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the right shoulder. Front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Front, inhaling. Exhale, right shoulder again. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Keep those shoulders back and down. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down to the left. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, shake out and look from side to side. Roll your head a bit from side to side at your own pace, just making sure that you're nicely warmed up. Shake out, shake your feet out. Our warm-up was not quite as long as normal, but I think we got all parts of our bodies. I do want to do a little bit more. This is kind of a warm-up and a posture at the same time. And then we'll go into, I want to do a few different things tonight if possible, or today if possible. So first of all, cross that right leg over the left. This is something we've done before. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. You want the legs as straight as possible. If you can't tuck your hips in, don't worry about it. Just try to engage those abdominal muscles and the glutes as best you can. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward, bending at the hips. You can modify with the hands on the front of the right thigh or shin, or place your fingertips or palms on the floor or blocks in front of the feet, but under the shoulders for balance. Really try to bend at the hips, keeping those abs in nice and tight. Head and neck are basically an extension of the spine. If that is stressful in any manner, just relax the head and neck down. You want to try to be as stable as possible. Your weight is basically going down through the feet as best you can, actually the heels if possible. Slowly bring that right arm up, inhaling, keeping the abs in tight throughout. Exhale, slowly lower down. Left arm up, inhaling. Exhale, lower down. Right arm up, inhaling, looking if you choose. You don't have to. Exhale, slowly lower. Most important to have most of your weight going down through the feet. Left arm up, inhaling, looking if you did on the other side. Exhale, slowly lower. And make sure you're stable. Check that posture, abs in tight, and then slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top with the arms. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Look down at your feet. Your right was over the left. Now we're going to do exactly the opposite. So left foot over the right. Legs are as straight as possible, nice and tall. Check that posture. Engage those muscles. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward, bending at the hips. And again, you can modify with the hands on the front of the left thigh or shin, or fingertips or palms on the floor or blocks in front of the feet and under the shoulders. Bending at the hips, abs are in tight, no stress on the head and neck. Slowly bring the left arm up, inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower. You want to imagine your weight going down through your heels as best you can. Right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower. Left arm up, inhaling, looking if you choose. Keep those abs in tight throughout. Exhale, slowly lower. Right arm up, inhaling, looking if you did on the other side. Exhale, slowly lower. Now, check the posture, make sure you're stable, and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Good show. Uncross those legs, nice and tall. Check the posture, and let's take a deep cleansing breath up. Inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower. Remember, when you do deep cleansing breaths, you don't have to come up on your toes, but you may. Roll the shoulders back, great big circles. You come up on your toes, you're working more on your balance and toning those legs a little bit more naturally because you're using them. But it depends on what you're working on, and you can trade off if you want, but straighten the arms now for full range of motion. Remembering to breathe. Very good. Push the hips out as you shake out. And now we're going to do a little balance. You can do a tree if you'd like, or you can do an eagle. I'm going to talk you through the eagle. Remember, the tree is where basically you're up. You can either be a V or like this. Remember, the eagle is where you bend one knee, wrap the other leg around, bring the arms up. I'll talk you through the eagle. If you choose to do a tree, that's perfectly fine. Focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down to start to make sure you're stable. Relax the arms, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees first. Then take your right leg, wrap it around the left as far as you can. You remain bent in the knees. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, cross the left arm over the right, bend the elbows, modified prayer position. You can definitely do the regular prayer position if you choose. Focus on your spot and breathe. Good. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach. I like to point my toes and lower down and lower as you exhale. Take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Now, if you're doing the tree on this side, remember, you bring that knee up to the side. You come and you can do the prayer position or the V. If you're going to do the eagle with me, I'll talk you through it. Nice and tall, focus on that posture. Excuse me. And now that point in front of you too. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend both knees. Take the left leg and wrap it around the right as far as you can. Keeping the knees bent. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, cross the right arm over, bend the elbows, modified prayer position. Of course, you can do the V or the traditional prayer position if you choose. Focus on your spot, your posture, and your breathing. Good. Release, coming up, inhaling. Exhale and lower. Check the posture and let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and come down. Now, we're going to do a little bit of lunge and triangle work, very little, before we do our quick sun salutation, but I do want to do the Superwoman and Superman posture today. We're going to work a little bit on our digestive systems and a few other things for that purpose. So I'm going to start with my more difficult side. You start with your more difficult side. I'm going to have my left foot forward and my right foot perpendicular. Walk out a couple widths of your shoulders if you can. It's more important to be stable than to have your feet that far apart, but you want to make sure that you're actually rooted in through the feet. If you move your upper body around, you're actually going to be stable. Nice and tall, engage those muscles, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that right knee into that lunge. We'll do a warrior two. Your knee is over the foot, torso tall and as perpendicular to the floor as possible. Arms parallel to the floor. Weight is going through both feet. Turn and look over those right fingertips, abs in tight. Breathing. Straighten the leg, inhaling. Exhale, bring the arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower the arms again to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that knee again. And this time, rotate the upper body to the right. So you're facing over that bent right knee. Engage your glutes back there. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, look up in that warrior one posture. Breathing. You can repeat the warrior two if you choose. Straighten the leg, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower the arms again to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate to the front. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push the left hip out and lower the right arm down. Bring that left arm up and slide down that straight right leg if you can, but stay in the same plane. You start coming forward, come back up. Just go to your limit and hold it. Try not to put real weight on the lower arm. Weight still going down through the feet as evenly as possible. Try to lengthen the spine. Keep those abs in tight. Look up if you can. And breathe. If you want, you can lower that upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale and come back up to the T position, palms down. Check the posture, bringing the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower again to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, look at your feet, and let's do exactly the opposite. My right foot will be forward and my left foot perpendicular to it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that left knee into that warrior two posture. Check the knee, your torso, your arms. Look over those fingertips. Abs are in tight, weight's going down through the legs, so I'm tightening my glute. Make sure you're breathing. Straighten the leg, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate the upper body to face the left as you bend that knee into that lunge. Bring the arms up in that warrior one, reaching up, looking up, breathing. Abs in tight, engage those muscles in the torso and the glutes and the legs. Breathing. Straighten the leg, inhale. Exhale, lower to the T position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate to the front. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, push that right hip out and lower the left arm down. Bring that right arm straight up. If you can stay in the same plane, slide down. If not, just go back to where you were. Don't worry about it. But again, you don't want to put real weight on the lower arm. If you can help it, lengthen the spine, stack the shoulders, reach up, look up and breathe as best you can. Always breathe, but focus on that posture. And definitely the breathing. If you want, you can lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale, and again, come back to the T position, palms down. Arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower again to the T position. Both feet pointed forward now. We're just going to come forward for a little bit. We're not going to do a full triangle tonight. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch forward, bending at the hips. Nice flat back as best you can. If you can stay nice and flat from hips to forehead, bend further and go to your limit, holding it. Then reach up with the arms and shoulders into the flying position. Lengthen the spine, abs in tight. Push out through the glutes. Head and neck, an extension of the spine as you reach up again in that flying position. Everything's tight with the exception of the head and neck. Breathing. Now release the hold and lower the arms, inhaling. Exhale, you can either put your fingertips or palms on the floor in front of you and under the shoulders, supporting yourself, bringing the heels in so that the toes are pointed out, bending both knees, lower the hips and come up. T position, palms down. Those hips are as low as you can get them, abs are in tight. Palms up and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake out your feet too. Very good. Now we're going to do a sun salutation. We're going to do a brief sun salutation, but we're going to add the Superman or Superwoman posture to it, depending on you. Feet parallel to each other as comfortably as possible. You can have like the tops of your feet touching or near the toes, and if you do that, have the heels further apart so that you can balance yourself well. You can have your feet apart if you want, but no more than shoulder width apart. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bend at the hips, and come down. And first, just let the upper body relax down. Let gravity pull you down, but keep those abs in tight. No stress on the head, neck, or arms. Breathing. Weight going down through the heels as best you can and as evenly distributed as possible. Then you have a choice of either Ardha Uttanasana with the fingertips on the floor or the front of the legs, or Uttanasana with the palms on the floor beside the feet, bending the knees only if you need to. So listen to your body and do what works for you. The legs are as straight as possible, but you don't have to keep them straight. You can modify if you choose. Now bend the knees enough to slide the left foot and the right foot back, hip width apart, hips in the air. Up on those toes or the balls of your feet, push the heels down, head between the arms. Lengthen the torso and arms. Rotate or roll the shoulders down from the outside so the triceps are somewhat facing downward. Lengthen into this downward facing dog, abs in tight again. And you can always modify down on your knees if you choose. Listen to your body and breathe. Now lower the hips to a plank or a high hover position, high on those shoulders. Try to make sure the rear end's not sagging or sticking up as best you can. Head and neck are an extension of the spine. Breathing. Now open to the right to a side plank. You can modify with that left or lower knee on the floor if you choose, the heel of one foot up against the toes of the other, or you can stack your feet on top of each other. Whatever you choose, focus on your posture and your breathing. If you want, you can lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check your posture, make sure you're stable. And then open to the other side. And whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do the same on this side as well so you're as balanced as possible. Focus on your posture and your breathing. If you want, you can lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check that posture. Bend the knees on the floor. Tops of the feet on the floor. Lower back into either a puppy pose with the rear end in the air, forearms and head on the floor, or slide all the way down to a moon position, resting the rear end on the heels or as close as you can. Abs in tight, head and neck relaxed, breathing. Now up on all fours, inhaling. Exhale, palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Abs are in tight, stay high on the shoulders. Head and neck an extension of the spine. Back is as flat as possible. And we're going to do the Superwoman or Superman posture, depending on what you might be, your gender preference. So nice and tall, take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring the left arm and the right leg up as parallel to the floor as possible. Stay high on that right shoulder. Focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. Keep those abs nice and tight. Engage those muscles and breathe. Lower both, inhaling. Exhale, right arm and left leg up. Again, both as parallel to the floor as possible. Abs in tight, focus on your spot and breathe. lower inhaling. Exhale, left arm and right leg. Just as we did before, focus on your posture, your spot, and your breathing. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot and lower inhaling. Exhale, right arm and left leg, same manner. Focus on your posture, your spot, and your breathing. Point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot, and lower inhaling. Exhale, left arm and right leg again. You may hold it as we did, or keeping the abs in tight round the back. Inhale as you bring elbow and knee underneath you together. Exhale out. In inhaling. Exhale out. In inhaling. Exhale out. In inhaling. Exhale out. In inhaling. Exhale out. Hold it. Point. Flex. Relax. Lower inhaling. Exhale, other side. Right arm and left leg. If you held it on the other side, do it on this side. If not, in inhaling. Exhale out. 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 Hold it. Point. Flex. Relax. Lower inhaling. Exhale and slide back to either a moon position or a puppy pose. Abs in, head and neck relaxed, breathing. Pick your heads up, slide the arms down, fingers flared. Actually, let's go all the way down to your forearms and elbows and into a low hover briefly. You can come down into an elbow cobra if you want. We're going to do that shortly. You can be in a low hover if you choose. High on those shoulders. Try not to let the rear end sag or stick up. Don't forget to breathe. You're on your toes if you're doing this. And then lower the legs, tops of the feet and quads on the floor. Look up into that elbow cobra. You can change into a sphinx if you choose. High on that shoulder, jaw closed, breathing. And you may hold it here, breathing, or palms on the floor beside the rib cage, elbows close to the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come all the way up to a full cobra. High on those shoulders. Look up and breathe. Keep those jaws closed. Better stretch on that neck. Now, Bend the knees enough to plant the toes on the floor behind you, hips up into the air, feet again hip width apart, up on those toes. Push the heels down, lengthen. Again, come into that downward facing dog. Abs in tight. And if you're not modifying on your knees, walk the dog, keeping the toes on the floor. Bend one knee as you push the other heel closer to the floor. And switch up back and forth. Walking your dog at your own pace. Keeping those abs in tight and feeling the stretch up the back of your legs. Don't forget to breathe. And then push both heels down. And then walk your hands toward your feet. I'm going to bring my feet just a little closer together. You don't have to, but just let the upper body relax down, but keep the abs in nice and tight. Hopefully it's a little easier than when we first started. You may again come into Uttanasana, fingertips on the floor or on the front of your legs if you're modifying, or you can come into Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana is on the fingertips. Uttanasana is palms on the floor. Then release, and you may either round up one vertebra at a time, head, neck, and arms limp, or arms at your ears or your sides. You can also bend the knees as a modification if you need to as you come up, but slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top of the arms. Then as you exhale, bring the palms together if you can, still looking up. And then bend the knees directly over the feet. Look up, lower those hips into Utkatasana, fierce pose, or we call this, or something similar, chair pose. Breathing. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, reach up, lengthening, or arch back, reaching back. Don't forget to breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture and take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. Don't forget to breathe. And shake everything out. And let's get down to the floor. I'm going to get down without using my arms for support, but you do what you need to do. Shouldn't have anybody hurt themselves. So now that we're down, as soon as you can get down, let's straighten the legs. Seated stick posture, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Ooh, time flies. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, release the hold and relax the hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the legs in and either sit cross-legged, half lotus with one foot up on the thigh, or full lotus with both feet up. Nice and tall. Your hands are going to be on your lower thighs right at the knees. My fingertips are kind of curling over my knees. You want your torso as tall and perpendicular to the floor as possible. And keep those abs in nice and tight. What we're going to do is make small circles around. You're going to kind of be Bending your elbows as you go from one side to the other. Make small circles around, and you're going to get bigger with the circles as you go, but go slowly. Your rear end and legs remain on the floor. Don't forget to breathe and keep those abs in nice and tight. You're going to be in pretty big circles now. I'm going to do one more circle here, finish this one up. I'm going to come to the front and I'm going to turn around and go the opposite direction. So then have big circles going in the opposite direction, keeping those abs in tight. And you're going to gradually get smaller. This is very good for your digestive system, believe it or not. Keep that torso nice and tall as you do it. Don't forget to breathe and keep those muscles engaged. You're going to have smaller circles now. Small circles, nice and tall. And come back to the center. Nice and tall, fingertips on the floor in front of you. Lengthen the spine and walk forward if you can. Keep that back as long and flat as possible. Abs in tight, head and neck, an extension of the spine. Breathing. And now either walk the fingertips back up or arms at your ears. Slowly come up, inhaling. Exhale, lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, look at your legs and do exactly the opposite. Whichever was in front, put in back, or on top, put on the bottom. Cross-legged half lotus or full lotus. We're going to do some simple spinal twists here. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, right fingertips in front, left behind. Turn, look over that shoulder, torso tall and perpendicular to the floor, abs in tight. Simple spinal twist. If you want more, you can put your right hand on the left knee, turning more. And if you want even more, you can wrap the left arm around and hold something on the right side of your body. Abs in tight, breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and release. Check the posture, take a deep breath in. Exhale, left fingertips in front, right behind. Turn, look over that shoulder, torso tall, abs in tight. Simple spinal twist. If you did more on the other side, try to do the same on this side as well. If so, left hand on that right knee, and if you did on the other side, bring that right arm around and hold something on the left side of your body. Abs in tight, torso tall and perpendicular to the floor, breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, unwrap those legs and hug those knees into your chest with your arms. Try to balance on the rear end if you can. If you need to put a toe or two down, do so, but try to balance if you can. Then come to the resting position with the hands on the lower thighs right under the knees. Calves are parallel to the floor and to each other. Your back is as straight as possible, but at an angle for balance. And this is the resting position. You may hold it here breathing or straighten those legs. And you may hold it here breathing or come up with the hands on the back of the calves or on the ankles. And you may hold it here breathing or open those legs. And you may hold it here breathing or release the hold. Point the toes, flex the feet, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, and flex. Relax the feet, bring the legs in, inhaling. Exhale, resting position. Now again, you may hold it here breathing, just keep those abs in tight, or straighten those legs up again. And you may hold it here. I'm going to turn to the side just a little bit so you can see. You can hold it here breathing or release and come into that full boat posture with the arms parallel to the floor and to each other. Point, flex, point, flex. Keep those abs in tight. Point, flex, point, flex, point, and flex. Relax the feet, resting position, inhaling. Exhale, bring those knees in, hug them into your chest, feet on the floor this time. Torso tall as you hug those knees in, abs in tight. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release, and seated stick posture again. We have a little time, not a lot, but a little time to do just a little more. Point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet, release the hold. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down one vertebra at a time. And as you reach the floor with the head, take a deep breath in, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Exhale, push down with those arms and slowly bring the legs up. Remember, if you have back issues, bend the knees and then straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor, or just bring those straight legs straight up if you have no issues. Lower back is against the floor. Point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet, circle the feet round and round, pressing the lower back into the floor and keeping those abs in tight, changing direction with those circles, lubricating the ankles, keeping them younger and supple. Point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet, open the legs, place the hands on the inner thighs, putting pressure downward, keeping that lower back against the floor and the abs sucked in towards the spinal column. If you can keep the legs nice and straight, bring the hands down to the calves or the ankles, but try to keep the shoulders on the floor as you stretch those inner legs. Don't forget to breathe. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the hold. Bring the legs up, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees and hug them into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position, breathing. Abs in tight, rolling from side to side to massage the back against the floor. But remember to go slowly, so you're using your muscles and not momentum. Massage that back against the floor. And now come back to the center. We're going to do some full pelvic twists before we relax into full relaxation or shavasana. So keep those knees up high, thighs as close to the chest as possible. Release and place the arms in the T position, palms down, shoulders remain on the floor. Lower the knees over to the right. Turn, look at the opposite hand, keep those shoulders on the floor, abs in tight. Keeping those thighs up by the chest, roll the back against the floor and lower those knees the same distance on the other side, looking at the opposite hand if you can. Remember, you can always modify by looking straight up. And go back and forth at your own pace now. Always checking the posture, always breathing. And if you want a little more, when you're in the center, keep the legs straight, point the toes and flex the feet. And then keep those legs nice and straight as you slowly lower them down on the right, as close to the floor in the right hand as possible, looking at the opposite hand, shoulders on the floor, just like before. And then in the fluid motion, slowly bring them back up, rolling the back against the floor, and lower them in the same manner on the left side of your body. Back and forth at your own pace. Using those muscles, making sure they're engaged. They pretty much have to be in order to do this, hopefully. Mine are. I hope yours are too. Continually check your posture and don't forget to breathe. And on the final one, bend the knees if they're not already bent. And come back to the center. Straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, place the soles of the feet together, bending the knees, and slowly lower those feet to the floor, allowing the knees just to open. Let gravity just pull them down and bring the arms closer to your sides, but palms are up, fingers naturally curled up. The shoulders are resting down into the surface below you. Close your eyes and breathe in this bottle opener posture. Now we'll prepare for Shavasana, or full relaxation. So if you want, you can just slide your heels down on the floor until the legs are straight and the feet are flopped out to the sides, palms up, in this corpse posture. It's supposed to be one of the most comfortable postures for almost everybody, but everybody's different. But if you want a little more, before we relax, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Bring those legs up perpendicular to the floor. Abs are in tight, back is against the floor. When the legs are up, point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet and slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor, slowly and in control. Remember, if you have back issues, to bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor if you haven't already done so. And when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and just relax in that corpse posture. Now soon we'll take another deep breath in, and this time when we exhale, we'll fist our hands, flex our feet, tighten every muscle in our bodies we possibly can, including our faces and our necks, again, as we exhale. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and tighten. And release. And rest down into the surface below you. You may want to roll your heads from side to side until you find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. You may want to cover yourselves with towels or blankets. Put something under your knees, under your head, over your head, whatever you need to do to relax. So first we'll take a few deep breaths into our system and exhale slowly through slightly parted lips, just to slow our heart rates down and slow our bodies down. So take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and slowly Release that air through slightly parted lips. Take another deep breath in through the nose. And again, exhale through the mouth. Now continue to breathe in whatever manner helps you relax. Your eyes are closed. Your body is comfortable. Now, I would like you to open your mind and travel to one of your favorite safe places. This place might be a place that you frequent in your life or only in your mind. It might be a new place, but you know you'll feel safe. You're in your safe place. Focus on the hands and the fingers, relaxing the muscles, releasing the joints. As you begin to move up the arms, release the joints in your wrists as you relax the forearms. Release the joints in your elbows. Relax the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. Relax the shoulders, the deltoid and lateral muscles as you release the joints. Breathe. Your arms are relaxed. Lower the focus now to the toes and the feet. Relax the muscles, release the joints. Allow the heels to sink deeper into the surface below you, wherever you might be in your safe place. As you begin to move up your legs, release the joints in your ankles. Relax the shins as you relax the calves. Release the joints in your knees. Relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. Relax the quadriceps as you relax the thighs. Relax the hips, releasing the joints. Relax the glutes, allowing those glutes to sink deeper into the surface below you. The legs and hips are relaxed. The arms and shoulders are relaxed. Focus now on the torso, beginning at the lower back and lower part of your spinal column. Relax those muscles. Relax the obliques up the sides of your torso. Relax the abdominal muscles. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas, remembering to breathe. Relax the mid part of your back and spine. Relax the upper back and shoulder blades, as well as the spinal column between those shoulder blades, moving all the way up through the neck to the base of the skull. The back is relaxed. Focus now on the chest, relaxing the sternum area and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. Relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips. Relax the tongue. Relax the cheeks. Relax the nose and ears. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the brow. Smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead, at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull of the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open, thinking healthy, happy thoughts. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and functioning perfectly. And now, from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it is time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring those legs up, bending the knees. Hug them into your chest with your arms. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position, sitting cross-legged, half lotus or full lotus. Nice and tall in whatever manner suits your body. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you got what you needed. You feel better than when you started. And please unmute yourselves so I can hear those wonderful voices. Thank you for being here.